This is the first time I'm traveling to New York City. I actually haven't traveled since I was 8 years old, and for a lot of people it just seems normal. In reality, a lot of people don't even get to experience traveling to different parts of the world, and I don't know, I just feel a lot of gratitude today, and obviously pretty nervous too, but most of this just feels like a dream. Like I'm really going to go to this place that's pretty much been my lock screen for the past 3 years now. I never really had plans to travel there. It was just something I visioned, and a few months ago I watched this movie called Past Lives, and it was like the first time I sat in a theater by myself too, and that movie, all I could think about was going to New York after that. This is when I started to vision myself fully go there, and it's funny because one of the characters was traveling to New York and visiting a friend, and it turned out to be raining during his trip, and I always thought it would be pretty funny if it ends up raining when I go. The amount of things I was writing in my notes before the trip, and I would just close my book instantly. It felt overwhelming to do everything on a checklist, and it just felt like a lot of pressure, a lot of unnecessary pressure I put on myself. I feel like you really do just have to walk around and not hope or just assume you'll find things, but it's really just about stumbling upon it. On the first day, that's exactly what I tried doing. I noticed I was just capturing what spoke to me, and I feel like a lot of us do that though. It's normal. The mind does keep this world alive, and I would say the world exists through our mind. Without mind and perception, there isn't really a meaning. So might as well just create our own. I think I always loved the cold weather, and growing up in a small town, it's what I always look forward to. In New York, nothing really matters. It feels like as if no one is taking themselves seriously, and I always wondered, why do I feel this sense of comfort when I'm in a place where no one knows you? No one knows who you are, and it's because no one knows that past version of you that you despise the most. Maybe that's like the worst way to think about it, but it's how I feel right now. If there's one thing that I learned here, you get this enjoyment of being lost in the city. And honestly, you get this rush of emotions of being here, from the style, the weather, the subway, and the countless stories you can observe. There's just so much curiosity, and you slowly start to feel that maybe you'll live here one day. Regardless if you're introverted or extroverted, I feel like you get this urge to meet new people and approach them, and there's just so many couples, people sitting alone, and it's just so much happening, and it's not that overwhelming to me anymore. The plane is about to take off, and all I'm waiting for is the blue skies again. Leaving New York, I'm not really missing anything right now. I actually might feel more relaxed when I land in my city, and the way it was just so easy to drive around and to get to places, and the empty streets, the quiet neighborhoods in the morning. All these things are necessities, but I appreciate it more than ever. And New York isn't always pretty. Of course, you might see things you like and don't like. But throughout my time there, I was never thinking about my goals, and I think it was because I got so tired of just thinking all the time about my aspirations, when in reality, I'm living in it right now. I just wasn't paying attention. And I shouldn't make everything about my life into this plan, and it shouldn't only be about a destination. We were put on this linear path to experience, to capture, and to relive it.